Kelly Reeves, and welcome to Worthington's Kitchen. And today we have a special guest, Sandra Pineda. And Sandra is going to cook a El Salvadoran pupusa for us today. So first of all, welcome, Sandra. Thank you so much for coming to Worthington's Kitchen, our first guest. Tell me about your background. Where are you from?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Kelly, for inviting me to be in your kitchen and Worthington Kitchen.
Sure.
Like Kelly said, my name is Sandra Pineda. I am from El Salvador, and I'm married. I have one daughter and one boy, and my husband, he works by the Eco Company. And we have around almost 21 years living here in Worthington. And right now, we're living in different steps of our life. My grandchild, his name is Julian, and he's almost 3 months old. Yeah, so I'm very excited.
So you are getting into a new phase, aren't you?
Oh, yes. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
So tell me about, did you come directly from El Salvador to Worthington, or how was your journey here?
Well, my journey started on September 2005. And I came directly from Salvador to here because my husband, Jamie, he already was here.
Okay.
He traveled 2 years before me, but when I came, because we want to stay together, our family together. And I never been living in other state and other town, just Worthington.
Okay, so you've lived here from El Salvador to Worthington.
Yes.
So tell me about what we're making today.
We're making a traditional plate from El Salvador. So this is our cultural best plate from El Salvador. We call pupusas. Maybe some of you already know what is pupusa because a lot of people stop in my food truck already.
Yes, they do.
and we have a different kind of other traditional plates. Maybe in the future we can show others. But right now we're focusing on pupusas. Pupusas, it's made with 3 ingredients, the one we already have in here. And it's a mix going inside of tortillas.
And so you start out with, tell us what you start out with. This is pork, correct?
Yes, this is the pork meat. This is the way that you buy at the store, pork meat. And then you have to we cook this meat.
And how do you cook that?
Yeah.
What do you boil it, or what do you do?
No, just put it in the pan.
Okay.
And because the meat has something to give you oil, so you don't have to add oil. Just add salt.
Just salt, no
just
marinade,
salt.
nothing to marinate
just
in,
salt.
just salt. Mm-hmm. And you put it in a pan and cook it. How long would you cook
Between
it?
30, okay, if it's this kind, or maybe 3 pounds, but you have to cut it in pieces. It will be about 3 pounds of this meat. You have to cook for about 30 or between 30 and 45 minutes.
What cut of meat is this? Is this a loin?
No, this is a cushion.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
cushion meat.
Okay. Awesome.
And then when the meat is already cooked, we blend it in machine. Yes, we blend it.
What kind of do you like a food processor?
Yes.
Or what do you use?
Yes,
okay.
that one.
Okay.
Food processor.
Okay. And that comes out to be this?
Yes.
This is the consistency,
When
correct?
it's already cooked, and it's already processed, it's already blended, it became like this way. So it's very soft. After this, we add beans. You can buy this kind of beans at the store. And we add mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella,
So the 3 beans, cheese, and the pork meat, we mix it in an empty bowl, and then we start prepare the tortilla. The tortilla, it's the corn flour. We call it maseca, and you can find it at the store too. So how you make this corn flour? Just add water.
Okay.
Just add water.
Follow the directions as far as
and
the measurements, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So are you ready to
Yes, let's do it.
start?
Let's do
go.
it.
Okay, first we're gonna add a cheese. You can measure with spoons, but because I already had the measure in my mind, so I don't think I'm not needed. So we'll add this kind of cheese. And then we add the pork meat.
Is that about a half a cup or?
Yeah, it's already 1/3 cup.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, we add just
1/3
that.
cup,
And
okay.
we add 1/3 of the beans.
Okay.
And then you have to mix all of it.
So you hand mix it?
Yes. So this food, it's really good because it's very organic. We made it at home.
Right,
So
right.
it's a very homemade food. So you can see the 3 ingredients together.
Fairly
Kelly,
simple once
yes.
you get that done.
But before you start mixing this, you need to make sure your pan where we're going to cook the
Okay, so you-
pupusas, it's already warm.
That's warming up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we grab like this.
Like a handful?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you add the mixer and put it inside.
So now, would you have this along with something else, or would this be the main dish, or what would you serve? Just pupusas, or what else would you have?
Yes, we had another kind of plate we call yuca. It's okay. This is the tricky. You
Okay.
can pump
Okay,
this
there's
way.
definitely an art to that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's already. You see.
Okay. Okay. So it's flat, and it's kind of. You can see some of the meat mixture.
Yes.
Then that's okay that it's that thin.
Yes,
Okay.
it's okay.
So that's pretty flat. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
It's like a circle, and then we put it in the warm pan, and we let it there.
Okay, Sandra. So how long we put these on? How long do you on each side?
Yeah, how long we flip it? Like for this one, the first one is already. It's
Okay.
already flipped.
Okay.
The second one
And you
is-
do it with your hand.
Yes. At the beginning, I use a spatula, but then when
I would
get-
definitely do that.
Yeah, but then I get practice, so I do it with my hands. And then we just wait for cook about 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said before we got started, you said that you would make. What else would you serve?
Yeah,
At
we
the
serve yuca. It's
Okay.
like it's another traditional plate from our country, from El
Okay.
Salvador, and it's like a fried potato.
Okay,
It's about
okay.
It's kind of vegetable.
Okay.
It's served fried.
Okay.
It's fried in oil, and we serve with pork meat.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds wonderful. So tell me about. You started cooking at home, obviously, and I know you work at St. Mary's and do a lot of things there. And now tell me about the food truck that you've got and how that got started.
Well, I like kitchen. I love to cook, and always I had a dream, and that is a dream, have a food truck. It's taking time. Sometimes you get tired, but I think the main thing is if you like to do it, just do it and try it. That is always.
You'd have to practice on making pupusas, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, so I couldn't just probably pick this up right away. It looks like I'd have some fails before I'd have success.
Yes.
But I've had these before at her truck, and they are absolutely fabulous. Tell me about the flavors of El Salvadoran food. Is it spicy? Explain to our viewers kind of what it's like.
It's not spicy. In El
It's not
Salvador,
spicy.
no, we not eat spicy food.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not common. You visit Salvador, maybe in the future, it's not common to see spicy or hot sauce on the
Okay.
tables. No.
Okay.
No. It's more like handmade. It's more like that, but not spicy.
So we're using pork here. Are there other dishes? Is pork a mainstay in El Salvador? Is it like
I think
main-
both. I think
pork
and chicken
beef?
too. Yeah,
Okay, so
chicken.
you
The
all
3
the-
things.
Could you
yes.
make this with beef as well, or do you always use pork?
No, always with pork, but now new generations. Sometimes we're trying to do it with zucchinis and mozzarella cheese
Okay.
instead the pork meat.
For a vegetarian
yes.
option. Okay, awesome.
We're not offering because most of the people just ask for this kind.
Right.
Yeah.
But you could do it that way. If you
Yes.
wanted to make it vegetarian, you could use zucchini.
Yes. You see, this one is already.
Okay, yep, it's brown, nice and brown.
Yeah.
And mozzarella, that's a kind of a milder cheese. So you're right, it isn't.
Yes.
So when we garnish it, is that garnished? What will we be garnishing it with?
It's with
Is it cabbage?
yeah, it's a cabbage, that kind of sauce that you prepare to eat with this. Because
Okay.
that makes the complementing to eat the pupusas.
Okay.
The cabbage, you prepare it with carrot and vinegar.
And that's this right here.
Yes.
You could show the camera. Okay, so that's cabbage, carrots, and a vinegar sauce.
Yes, and it has jalapenos.
It does have a jalapeno in there
Yes.
for a little bit of kick.
A little
Just
bit.
a little bit of kick.
Yes.
And then what's this sauce here?
That is tomato sauce.
Just tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce. We prepare this tomato with green pepper, garlic, not a lot, just for give some flavor to the sauce. Salt.
And so this again is mild,
Yes.
not spicy.
Yes, not spicy. This is already good.
Okay. Okay, Sandra, let's finish this off and have a taste. How do we do it?
Okay, Kelly, grab one, this one,
Okay.
and then you have to add the
Okay.
tomato and sauce.
Okay, I'm just going to use my
Yes.
fingers.
And so you can decide if you put it like that, put it over,
Okay.
put it on the top,
And then-
or just by side.
Okay, it's
our
either
option.
way?
Yes.
Okay. And then
then-
just a little bit of the sauce.
Yes.
So tell us again about the food truck, where and when we can find you in Worthington.
Yeah, we are by the Runnings parking lot every Friday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And Sunday, you can find us by the soccer field from 10 to 5 p.m. So all day.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Sandra, for joining us. And let's see. I don't want to burn myself.
Yeah, it's hot.
Too hot.
It is.
I'll get back to you on how it was, but it's going to be great. So remember to check out the food truck, and thanks for joining us, Sandra, on
Thank
another
you.
edition of Worthington's Kitchen.